Well, thank you very much. Tonight, we continue our 5-day, 10-question series with District 4 congressional candidates, incumbent Val Hoyle and challenger Monique DeSpain. In the last week, I asked each of them 10 identical questions about key issues that voters want to know about. They were not told in advance what the question would be. They did not hear the other person's answer. Each had 60 seconds to answer. At 60 seconds, we quit recording. Now at 4, question 5, and we begin with Congresswoman Val Hoyle. Question number 5. Homelessness is more than an eyesore in District 4. How will you lead efforts to get people off the streets and into appropriate housing? You have 60 seconds to answer.
So what we need to do is work with each individual community on what they feel like the best solutions are. I don't think this is a place where the federal government can come in and tell Coos Bay what to do, because that's going to be different than Eugene or Corvallis or Roseburg or, you know, again, some of our tribal areas, tribal nations. So what I've done is worked with Senator Wyden on passing the DASH Act that gives incentives for building housing. The place in the district that has the highest vacancy rate is Eugene at 1.6%. The majority of the district has 0.5% vacancy rate or less. So we need to give an incentive to build new housing, workforce housing, low-income housing, middle-income housing, expand Section 8 vouchers. But again, when you don't have enough housing, it's hard to get people living in a safe, stable place. So that's the most important thing that we can do.
Again, the candidates have not been told in advance what the question is, and here is challenger Republican Monique DeSpain. Homelessness is more than an eyesore in District 4. How will you lead efforts to get people off the streets and into appropriate housing? And you have 1 minute to respond.
Matt, I've talked about this all year long. It's one of the biggest crises in our communities. The human suffering, the human toll, the drug addiction, the highest fentanyl death rate in the country, the houselessness. It's terrible. It's bothering all of us. We have about 2,000 nonprofits in Eugene that are allegedly serving this population. I would hold all of them accountable. If they don't have recovery and returning these humans into a purposeful life, they shouldn't get any public funding at all. No federal tax dollars. And I will hold them accountable to produce measurable results. Are we shrinking this homeless population? Our goal should be that it's brief and rare homelessness. And I'll do everything I can to hold anyone involved with treating the homeless, hold them accountable to deliver those kinds of results.
And coming up tonight on KEZI 9 News at 5 o'clock, I ask Hoyle and DeSpain to give an evaluation of Oregon schools and what they can do to help students succeed.